If you're on a flight and the guy next to you says, "Hey, Justin, what do you do?" How do you answer that?
$53 million of cash flow producing assets, real estate. We've accumulated that over the last 6.5, 7 years. I'm Justin Spaulding, entrepreneur, businessman, own 500 apartments right now in a property management company that operates it. We also raise money from investors, and so we have a private equity arm of our company. In 2009, I started learning about real estate. It wasn't until 2013 that I had made enough money, knew enough about it to really pull the trigger on it, and bought a 4-unit, and we got rocking and rolling from there. Had a super successful project, and that's turned into more than 450 units today. So in 2013, we got our first deal. The first deal, it got my foot in the door. I'm a big fan of having more units and the bigger property, and the more units you can have at one property, the more scale you're gonna have. It's hard to break into that sometimes right away, and a lot of it's a mindset thing. So I started with 4 units. I put $20,000 in. The other $20,000 came from my family. They were partners, equity partners in the deal, and I managed it for free, and I got them their returns. We bought the first deal for $200,000. We bought it so it was cash flowing. We added value to it, and we were able to then buy the property right next door without any more money into the deal. And over 4 years, we were able to then sell those properties. We were all in at a purchase price of $180,000 and $200,000, so $380,000. We sold those in 2018 for $610,000. When I was in college, I started learning everything I could, not only about real estate, but also business, sales, finance, everything. And what I realized, all these guys had the same thing in common. They had to find a way to make money or get their hands on money from investors to be able to make their projects come to fruition. And for me, I was taking a supplement line in college that I happened to love. I found out it was indirect sales. It was a perfect opportunity for me from 2012, the spring of 2012, for the next 18 months, up until I bought the first property, to make my own income stream that I could then save to then invest. Since buying our first property, it's been 7 years. We now have, we've scaled up a little bit from the initial 4-unit in the second 4-unit, and we're currently at 482 units as we sit today in 2020, worth $53 million. I'm not attached to a number, but I love the process of progress. And I always have told people that 50,000 units is where I want to get to, because that's going to keep me busy enough, long enough to pursue something that I'm going to have to put a ton of effort in, but it's a big enough goal, it's a big enough ambition that the reward is going to be worth it. Real estate is for everyone. It pays you passively. I don't believe in just the passive income, but real estate is just about as passive as it can get. Once you put dollars to work in a deal, and once you put principal to work, I believe that you should never touch that principal again. It should always be working. Even if you sell that deal, you should be then reallocating that same principal into the next deal and letting those profits pay you forever, whether you're going to take a vacation for 2 weeks or a month or 3 months or travel the world. Real estate, once it's done properly and you've got a big enough foundation with your personal finances and real estate investments, cash flow producing real estate investments, you can live the life that you truly want to live with options. I really believe in the bigger assets provide much more value, and so through taking our courses, I was able to help one of our students sell their 3 multifamily rental homes. He was then able to upgrade and purchase his first 8-unit, that was his first multifamily unit, and he's looking forward to get to 1,000 units. That happens to be his goal over the next handful of years, so it's been awesome to be able to help him. We helped another group purchase 32 units. It happened to be the first purchase that they ever did. So they skipped the 4-unit, they skipped the 8-unit, they skipped the 16-unit, they went right to the 32 units. There was, in the first group of people that I helped in October 2018, there was a group of 2 guys, and they actually went and bought a 37-unit building for $1.7 million. They later went on to sell that for $2.9 million. There's another story that comes to mind, and that was the very first person that I really mentored, which happened to be one of my best friends, college roommates. I had already been investing at the time, and he saw the success that we were having. He saw some of the reward that I was getting from investing in real estate. And so he had found a storage a self-storage facility that was for sale, and he thought that it could be a great opportunity. He brought it to my attention. I thought, hey, what a great opportunity. He brought me the deal. He wants to be involved. What a great opportunity for him to be involved in this. And he became an equity partner in the deal along with me, and he was also the person that managed that whole deal. So he got experience from the management end and the investing end, and we actually, in that deal, we went on to make over $1 million in 30 months, and to be able to see him light up because of that success, that's something that I knew that I had to continue. When people ask me what I do, I tell them that I own a large property management company, but really there's a lot more to it, right? And when I look at my life, I mean, you know, I can basically tell you what I do through my story, and that is, you know, I began in sales, and at that time people thought I was just a sales guy, but really I was in sales to make money, to save, to invest in real estate. So then I started investing in real estate. I thought I was a real estate guy. But then what happened was I was raising money from other individuals and high net worth family offices to do projects, right? And so when people thought I was a sales guy and a real estate guy, I had already moved on to be a private equity guy. And now with a lot of the content that we're producing and the courses, I mean, I'm also someone that I view myself as almost a media company, a brand, and also someone that has an educational training business to help other people out.
Any parting words?
I'm not a parting words guy, man. I love my family, I love real estate, and I love the Green Bay Packers.